after I asked for the breakup, he drove to my house in the middle of the night
Now
and
can drive.
stayed
Now can pay
outside
petrol.
the gates asking me to go out. I was so scared. And he called my dad's number, said I wasn't right in the head. But my dad calmly told him to go. Okay, hey guys, welcome back to another episode of
Ownself, Pandai, Pandai.
And today we are reading some of your submissions, your spicy submissions of red flags, right?
Yes. But
Yeah.
we've heard from our producers that it's very, very spicy.
Yeah,
I think we'll
man.
get a bit angry, so we'll see.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I
And-
think so.
Angry?
And if you have any more stories, please do write it down for us. We really want to know more.
Okay, now without further ado, we'll start with the first story. Kayla, why don't you start?
Sure.
I'm saving the best for
Wow, I
last.
just caught a glimpse. It's very long.
They're all very long stories.
This is one page.
Oh my. Okay,
So
okay.
this story is grilled cheese. It's titled grilled cheese.
It's called, okay.
It's called grilled
Okay.
cheese.
Wow,
So
shiok.
let me start lah. So when I was 19, I assume this is a woman, it's a girl speaking. Like when I was 19, I met a guy who was studying the same course as me in the same class. Wow, your commerce placed in a very interesting place. He was about 22 at that time. You question, I also question lah. He was like the smart guy in the class. Who's always answering questions, getting good grades. No, question.
Yeah.
Why you 19 years old, same class as the 22-year-old?
Is there a core subject? Is there elective?
19 is what? Uni already, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Maybe he started school late lah.
Okay, maybe.
Maybe lah.
Wow, you're judgy lah.
But it's 3 years difference leh.
So,
That's true.
maybe they take a break, high school. I don't
They
know.
don't break for 3 years. Okay,
Gap
maybe
year to
maybe
work.
diploma,
work.
then go up degree. Okay, maybe give him chance.
Okay, continue.
Yeah.
He said, good, getting good grades. I was quite impressed. So one day he noticed I was having difficulty understanding some lessons and he offered to study together with me.
Okay, can I just say that that's actually a very common way that guys get girls? I think it actually works pretty well. No?
Speaking for experience, is it?
No, it's not.
Ben.
I think that that's like not the first time I've heard this lore.
But like, how do you approach? Like, yeah, I see you get an F. You
No
want
lah.
me to
No
change the
need.
F to a B?
It's more of a, hey, you
so
want
I
to
can
study
be your
together?
BF? Sorry.
Too far.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry.
it's just like, do you want to study together?
Yeah, it's so
That kind of
like
thing
low
lah.
commitment.
You think too much.
Low barrier of entry.
Yeah, easy though.
For now, I'm still impressed. Okay,
Sure,
go on.
But these are red flag stories. So the spicy part's still coming.
Just don't be impressed yet.
So at this time, a few study sessions later, we got closer and eventually he asked me out and we got together. At this time, he told me that he was in some financial difficulties, so he was working part-time to earn some money for
I don't know
living.
how long y'all started to study together, go out a few times. But I think y'all got together too fast. Just from
That was
that one
fast.
sentence.
A few
A
sessions.
few can be three.
Assume it's 1 month. They situationship 1 month.
Then they
studying
get together for after 1 month. 不可以, too fast. The mother in me is like, sorry, I'm not mother yet. But
Wait,
the potential
Inside.
maternal instinct in me is like, too fast, girl, slow down.
So what's like a good
3
number
months.
of months? Okay.
3 months is summer internship. So always remember, summer internship
Must
first.
intern first.
Correct.
You must
Internship
get to know the person, get to know 1 month. You see financial difficulties, never pay for your water at the library, right? Never pay for your lunch after the studying,
Hey,
right?
wait. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. Come back.
sorry.
Faster.
And in his relationship with his family was very bad.
Oh,
See?
So he doesn't get any money from his parents either.
okay.
But one day, he suddenly got interested in being a YouTuber.
Oh, wow.
He wanted to be influencer. huh?
Okay.
He quit his part-time job and wanted to work full-time into being a YouTuber. But it's fine. He quit. Then, next one. I tried to support him at that time. Helped him film videos, etc. Soon, it became too much when he ran out of money, or so he claimed.
Why you quit your part-time job to be YouTuber? You do both at the same time. Isn't that more financially smart? But okay, sorry.
Red flag.
Okay.
Number 1.
So I even had to support him by paying for our meals.
Okay, I mean, if you're
Oh, that's
okay,
fine. That's fine.
okay,
That's still okay.
okay.
You are a very nice person.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
fine.
You want to be supportive?
I
Okay.
was still a student too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she highlight. So it wasn't easy having to pay for both mine and his meals.
Okay, but if you have no money, why you all keep going out? I'm so
They
sorry.
cannot go to the house. How?
Meet the family later.
But her side okay what? Okay, anyways, okay, come back. No money, don't go out, okay? I don't know lah. Go
Don't quit
chill
your
in the
job.
library lah.
The red flag here is not about quitting your job. The red flag here is not being able to make good decisions. That's what I think.
Okay, anyways,
Wait, she was
continue.
19.
I'm sorry, okay, but
We're
you
all learning.
He
we're
was
all learning.
22. Okay, there's an
See,
age gap.
yes.
There's an age gap. So,
So
next.
my point is right. If even regardless of the age, right, if you cannot make smart decisions, then don't get into a relationship. But okay.
We learn along
Only
the way.
you make dumb decisions, then you will know what a
No,
smart
no, no,
decision
no,
is.
no, no, no.
But yes, continue. Oh, but he always said he would pay me back when he gets the money, but he never did. That's already a red flag. But this is hindsight.
Yeah,
To be fair, she's writing this in hindsight. Then one day I found out he has been purchasing stuff for himself, like a new microphone, a camera,
Yo,
and lights for
Yo.
his YouTube setup.
camera
Okay,
is
say
expensive
investment lah.
though.
Okay.
But camera is so expensive.
Depends on what
You cannot pay
camera
for
he don't
meal.
know.
If you cannot pay for meal, then why you buy stuff?
Yeah, and why is he buying like behind her back? That's the red flag. It's like she
Okay.
don't know. She has to find out after that.
So that means he had some money all along.
Yeah.
And funny thing, we argued about this and he said he would compensate me by buying me a grilled cheese sandwich as a thank you for helping him out. When we went to the grilled cheese store, he opened his Touch and Go and realized he had no money inside. And he asked me to pay and said he will pay me back. So I paid for the sandwich. LOL.
LOL.
To stop.
LOL.
And when we got the sandwich, he said he was hungry, so he ate it anyway.
I have so many questions.
Hey, got 2 more paragraphs after this.
Okay, go, let's go.
At this point, I was seriously contemplating my future with him already.
ah?
You still contemplating? Oh my gosh. But I still stayed with him for about a year. I think you are the red flag.
Why you are loyal,
Don't do this to yourself.
Wow, no, y'all shouldn't be in a relationship. Okay.
Till one day he invited me to a party with him and his friends.
Uh-huh.
Okay, maybe turn over new leaf, want to integrate him into his circle. Before I say anything, I asked if it was okay for him to send me back home because I wouldn't have transport on that day.
Okay.
And
Why he got
told me-
car? Or family car? Okay.
Yeah.
lah.
And he told me to find my own transport because he doesn't want to pay for petrol needed to send me back home.
Wow.
That was the breaking point for me, and I told him I wanted to break up.
That was the breaking point?
After I asked for the breakup, he drove to my house in the middle of the night
Now
and
can drive.
stayed
Now can pay
outside
petrol.
the gates asking me to go out. I was so scared. And he called my dad's number, said I wasn't right in the head. But my dad calmly told him to go home and get some rest and
Bless
only
you,
talk
uncle.
the next morning.
Bless you, uncle.
And after a long time, he went home. I was very worried about him. So I called his best friend and asked her, why is his best friend a her? To
the red flag counter going up very fast, you know.
to talk to him and help him emotionally.
No.
It took him about a month to accept the breakup, possibly due to us still having to attend class together. It was some rough times having
Sorry.
to see your ex in the same class as you,
Okay, real
Yeah.
though.
but not as bad as being in a relationship with a guy like that.
Facts. I'm glad you wake up your idea. Good job.
I'm also questioning you lah. I'm so sorry.
You stayed
1 year leh. And I'm very
Very
curious what
loyal.
happened during that year also. I mean,
I think she cut out a lot of stories.
yeah, I think wow.
Confirm got a lot of stories in between the 1 year.
But I think I do have friends, right, which are blinded by love. You know what I mean? Like when they love, right, they love wholeheartedly.
No, I also think that a lot of times when we love, we also love the potential. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like the person that it has not yet become. Which is fair. Why you laugh?
You think this guy is good looking?
Who?
Oh, the guy that
Yeah,
cheating?
duh.
Oh!
I don't think so.
No?
It's hard
I
to
don't
say
think
lah.
so.
It's very hard to say.
I honestly at that age, I would be
Right.
blinded by the looks.
Mm.
You talk about the potential of the person, right?
Yeah.
You remember we talked to the girls about it, and it's like you sometimes like shallow until life, and a year later, so she's what 20-ish, 21.
By then
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
about
yeah.
20, 21.
late, 2021. You'll probably be starting to think about future, career, gonna graduate soon. You start thinking like, oh, actually, cannot lah. This
Yeah.
future cannot.
That's when she contemplate her
yeah,
future.
correct.
After
And so you get
contemplating the grilled
smarter.
cheese.
Yeah, and so you're like, no, she never contemplate grilled cheese. Okay, that one she still stay 1 year later, you know. So it's only when you continue studying, you're getting to graduation, and you're like, wait, actually, I cannot lah. I cannot be
Yeah.
with a guy who's like this, so stingy, so whatever. Call me. Okay, that's why you don't know yet, but like a person like this, and then you start to go, oh, maybe the looks isn't everything after all.
They're not right in your head.
Then still can tell the father, you know, sir, not sir the father, sir, but the ex-boyfriend, sir. Who do you think you are to tell the father of the girl that
Your
you are
daughter
dating?
head got something wrong.
Yeah, you think the father will believe you?
But I think uncle really responded like
Yeah.
level-headed.
Well,
Thank
good
God.
uncle, good
Facts,
father.
man. Good
Good
father.
father.
He
go
didn't
home, rest.
lash out.
Yeah, never go out and
Yeah.
beat you. Lucky never go out and beat you. I'll call my
He
daughter
didn't
crazy.
take out his belt and say, go back home.
Hey,
No
what
violence.
if anyone called my sister or myself crazy?
Siao ah.
I would
My
be
father
like,
confirm. Y'all wait in the room. Lock the door. Pop, 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 pop. Pop. Go home. This happened before. Okay, I remember.
Oh,
Not to me. I was very young. I only vaguely remembered like some weird dude coming over to the house shouting, and my dad was like, rah, rah, rah. Also, then my sister cried. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway.
then piak.
Yeah, then I don't think got piak lah because I was too young. Again, I don't remember much.
Hello, SG Secure.
And then I only remember that my dad defended my sister and her honor, and he was like, "You go home. Don't come to my house ever again." So I respected my dad since then. Good job, Papa.
That's great. Okay, wait, no, but I want to go back to the grilled cheese. I have so many
Yeah.
questions
Oh my gosh.
about the grilled cheese.
Why?
Firstly, right, why grilled cheese?
Is grilled cheese expensive?
Yeah, is grilled cheese expensive?
Hey,
And it's like,
if in TTDI, right, it's like what?
Can I say it? The
16,
most expensive
17?
grilled cheese.
20.
but like, there
Maximum.
are so many things
Maximum.
out there.
And to apologize by saying, "I'm sorry, you've been paying for all the food
Yeah.
and
I will
like
compensate you.
a grilled cheese."
Grilled cheese. That he ate after that.
My question, why you follow him?
Yeah, why do you?
Also,
No,
why you
I have three
follow
questions.
him?
I have three questions. Why did you go and why do you even agree to that? Why did you pay even after he didn't have money and not leave immediately? Why do you let him eat the grilled cheese that you bought? He hungry, then you eat yourself. You say, "I'm sorry, you got no money. You buy your own grilled cheese."
You go back and eat. You go back and eat.
Three questions for you.
My mic also angry in moves, yeah.
I'm not angry. I'm just really of a strong mind that if you're not ready to in a relationship, especially as a guy, you shouldn't be in a relationship. And if you're the girl, you should know your worth. Okay, know your worth. Your worth is not a grilled cheese.
And I think also, right, if a guy has been having the same
Problem.
repeated
Yeah.
pattern, it's a pattern.
Yeah.
Don't ignore it.
It's
in
good
your
that
face.
I mean it's great that you're so loyal, man. Like I really do it. I'm like, wow, she really
respect
stuck by
that.
him. Like it's the kind where, you know, the rags to riches kind of
Yes,
story.
yes, it's really
and
very
if this really
supportive.
went well, you're like, oh, she was
true.
by me from thick and thin, from when I was really no money to now where I've made it. But I think he never respected you enough
Yeah.
in the relationship. I think that's where the misalignment
yeah,
comes
But it's
in.
very hard to say because we don't know what happened in between.
Oh, yeah,
Why
yeah,
she
yeah.
stayed a year? There must be some redeeming quality
True.
that made her stay 1 year.
You never tell me the story, so I'm going off this lah, okay?
Correct.
I'm just
Correct.
But I also think that right now in this day and age, right, social media glorifies rags to riches story
Yes.
a lot.
yeah.
How many racks are there outside that can
No,
become rich?
correct.
But
They can become rich.
But they're all being displayed on social media. You know what I mean? And it's not a bad thing,
Not a
right?
bad
It's a
thing.
good thing to be that supportive and loyal. But I think like what you said, like, it's a sense of respect. And I think for me also, it's the fact that he hid things from you.
No respect.
I think that part is not the fact that he's like, okay, no money or no like whatever yet, you know. It's the fact that there were parts of it that wasn't like honoring for you, man. Like,
And to be fair, also, you don't know how she found out, yeah. Maybe she went through his phone, went through his like, then
takes to the clap.
and that one also.
We don't know, but
But also, why is his best friend a girl?
Go, yeah.
Oh, that one
That's
really-
another one.
And the fact that you didn't highlight it at the start, you were like, okay, like maybe she very chill with it lah. Like
Okay,
maybe
wait.
they're really platonic.
Let's tangent a bit. Do y'all think opposite genders can be best friends?
Yes.
Best friends.
Yes. But I come from a perspective that best friends are just friends that will see you through thick and
Yeah,
thin.
I was gonna ask, what's your
Yeah.
definition of best
My,
friend?
my definition of best friend is the kind of person who, if you don't have your partner, this other person would be the person you,
You go
hang out
to.
the most with, you go to for advice, you go to with all the updates in your life. Basically, the emotional bond is there.
Okay, then-
The only difference is that there's no physical, like you don't hold their hand, you
Yeah.
don't kiss them on the cheek, that kind of thing. That is the only differing factor.
I think
You
you,
can have good
can,
friends.
but you must be able to separate romantic feelings and emotional connection.
Which is
Of
very
course,
hard.
that's the perfect
Yes,
world.
correct,
But
that's
so
the
do you
perfect world.
think?
I think can, but the likelihood of it being successful is low.
Okay, so no,
Yeah, I say no. Yeah.
It happens. It can. Can is can.
like 0.1%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And it,
c- can my answer is always can is can, but should you? Should is should not.
As long as your partner is comfortable with it and you know yourself.
I still think should is should
If
not.
you sendiri don't know, then don't, please.
But even if you tell yourself right now, I know I will not. You know that tomorrow you see someone, you won't fall in love with this person if you don't spend enough time with that person. You don't know. You really don't know. Human emotions are so deceptive. Like you
I
really
don't think that's
don't.
falling in love. That's being infatuated or being attracted to a person.
But
you
you
know
are
what I
still
mean?
going down that hill.
yeah, you're still going
Yeah.
to
You're
the
still
danger
putting
zone.
yourself on a sled and sitting on top of the hill and saying, no lah, won't lah, I'm holding on to the bricks. But you don't know, one day you're tired, one day you are emotionally vulnerable and you let the bricks go a little bit. You don't know. So can is can. I
Can
agree
is
with
can.
you. Should
Yeah.
is should not. Okay, anyway, let's move on.
Yeah. Okay.
So thank you for telling us that story. We have identified several red flags from
Yeah,
this story. Disrespectful, keeping secrets, best friend is a girl, opposite gender.
And also, please, if you're not financially stable,
Yeah,
please don't try to
please.
pay for other people also. At the end, you don't have money to save.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
are in a rough spot also.
Yeah, you're not gonna help your future eventually either. So
Yeah.
And I think that like that sense of boundary on, because it's very hard to say, right? Like we said
True.
earlier, there's a lot of gaps in this story that actually we don't know,
Yeah,
and we're just
yeah,
like
yeah.
voicing our opinion. But I think at the end of the day, I think checking in with your friends is important so that like you kind of have the other perspective of, hey, is this like red
Is this
flaggy? Is this sus? Or like, am I just being distrustful? You know what I
yeah,
mean?
where's your friends in this?
Never once you mention about
Never
your friends.
mention your friends,
But
yeah?
please, friends, if you see a red flag in your friend's significant other, please tell them.
Oh my god, you're so loud.
It came from a very deep place in
Yeah.
me. It came from a experience. But
And please don't quit your part-time job to pursue something that is not certain yet.
You can be both.
Yeah, you can be both YouTube content creators, everything. You do a part-time job. You think what? We don't have jobs? We have jobs too. but
Full-time
we
jobs.
Create stuff on the side. That's
Everybody
what-
has 3 jobs.
Yeah. What's the third?
You're real.
Yeah.
Anyways, I have a
What's the third?
question.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Where you said like you should tell your friends if their partners are red flags. My question is how? Because it's not always easy to bring it up. How do you tell them? Because they're so like in love and they're so happy and you want to
Tell.
support your friend.
I'll ask her or him leading questions. I'll be like, hey, if this has happened, what do you feel about it? Oh, I'm fine with it. But do you really think that this is gonna change? Oh, I'm not sure, not really. But is that
Good
really what
tip.
you want in a relationship? Not quite. Okay, but don't you think that there's a problem then? Because you just said, like I'll just say you said it. I'm just mirroring it for you. Like you just said it might be a problem in the future. So what is the solution here? And she'll be like, I don't know. I'll always say, I'm not telling you to break up. But I want you to be aware that this is something that I'm seeing, and because I love you, I want you to be aware of it, and it's still your choice. I will never say, you better break up. It will
Yeah.
never be that. Because people are emotions.
correct.
You
Yeah.
cannot tell them to break up what?
But I think the way you approach it at the start is very important because it will
Yeah.
either signify that, oh, I actually see this and I want you to break up, or it's insinuating something like that. But I think for me is when they ask you when your friends ask you for
What
your
you
opinion
think.
about the other person, that is when you are given technically permission to
Right.
say it.
But you still need to say it nicely and with
Correct,
love. If not, you're
correct.
like, actually, I think he's a. Then you should be like, whoa.
Correct.
I didn't
Yeah,
expect
yeah.
this,
Correct.
you know?
And
But-
you want to respect the partner also.
Yeah.
Betul. Like there is something there,
Yeah.
but just be sure friends are there to see whether the person is meant to be there.
And your friends are your support system. If you cannot trust your friends, then you also need to reevaluate whether your friends are
Friends.
for you lah, you know? So I think
Maybe
if you call
after you
them
guys break
friends-
up, then they'll get together with the other guy.
Oh no.
I have a few
red
stories, but they
flag.
cover that another day.
Okay.
Now moving along, next one.
Next story, Kim.
Next one.
Oh me, yeah.
She do us the honors of the next story.
Story number 2, a liar pants on fire. Wow. I feel like this is going to be a poem. At the time, I thought it was nothing, or at least nothing worth leaving over. My ex used to watch the same girls dancing on TikTok and Instagram, not just casually but consistently. For months, I noticed, but I didn't say much. Wow, this person, the writing very good.
What? It's like you're really writing
Storyteller,
a whole drama.
I love
leh.
it. I love it. So for months, she noticed it. I noticed it, but I didn't say much. When he was with me, he'd say he loved it when I wore modestly. But his watch history told another story. The same girls in workout clothes, girls dancing even with hijab on. And it continued for months. And just to be clear, I had nothing against the girls, but everything against him. Wow, I love your storytelling. I asked what he liked about one of them, and he said, her chest.
Hey! Hey!
When they say
So
to be
honest
honest
eh?
in relationship, right?
Ayo!
Sometimes
Hey!
sometimes
So he said, her chest. That should have been my exit cue, but I stayed. I didn't confront him properly. I told myself it wasn't that deep. So I let it go on.
Question. How do you just stare at a chest when you're watching a TikTok video?
No, because he'd been watching like workout clothes, girls dancing in workout clothes.
So that means the eyes are like laser focused on the tete.
It's those kind of videos. Haven't you just like pop out on your feet and you're like,
yeah, the way they shake, you
Xiao
know,
Mei Mei style ah.
accentuate.
or like the
There are
way
a lot of
things that you
styles.
wear potentially. I mean, I'm imagining like those
Tuan nenek kind.
TikTok dance videos, and then they're like so in super skimpy clothes, like short shorts, belly showing, and then the thing very low, that kind lah, and probably big also, that kind of thing. Don't watch this kind of thing. Very bad. Guard yourself. So I let it go on. Then one day, wow, guys, ready? Then one
Should be
day,
your execute already.
we had a bad argument, and out of nowhere, he said that he wanted to end things. No discussion, no warning. A few days later, he acted like nothing happened. Sweet again, normal again. And that's when I noticed a girl he had started. Huh?
The
What?
writer
This-
no longer writing
That's
anymore.
English. Yeah, she too angry already.
Yeah,
The English a bit funny.
The emotions got into the text.
That's
but-
when I noticed a girl he had started following on Instagram. Okay, so that's when you
Okay,
notice that he
okay,
started
okay.
following a
yeah, the
girl on
follower
Instagram.
count
Okay.
increased by one.
No,
Okay.
he followed her.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
following count
Following
increased by
count,
one.
yeah. So I asked him calmly who she was. That one question set him off. He got defensive, said we needed to talk. And somehow that conversation turned into everything being my fault. Then he asked me when the last time I prayed was. The audacity of him.
Whoa, what is this?
Wait, sorry,
Whoa.
when was the last time he what?
Then he asked me, the girl, when the last time I prayed was. Prayed.
Berdoa.
I'm not sure if this is
Like,
like
prayed.
Muslim, what religion, I'm not
Maybe,
sure.
maybe.
She mentioned hijab up top, so maybe it
A
is
Muslimah?
Muslim.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she said the audacity of him.
Yeah,
A while
whoa.
later, well, I don't know, what was the resolution? Why you a while later already?
Yeah, but no wait. He said you last time you know pray.
But you say I want to know.
How he know you pray or not?
Then
but
what
it's
did he say? What did he
crazy.
say about the girl he started following? You say he got defensive. Need to talk.
Yeah,
Then
the girl pray, is it?
no.
He
Wow.
really turned that very
What?
fast.
But
Eh.
first,
Wow.
your writing is all over the place, yeah. You go.
Your beginning was really good.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah, then
setup
after
was
in the
good.
middle, I
very
think
calm.
emotions.
Okay, but let's not attack the
Okay,
person
okay,
when no
okay.
one wants to write in anymore.
Okay.
Okay. But essentially, right? So let me just summarize this part. She following a girl on Instagram, he got defensive, he turned it around, said everything is her fault, and
And then he
questioned.
asked-
I guess he's questioning your holiness. Like, why are you pointing fingers at me when have you been the best person? I guess it's
But
that kind of
that's
feeling.
really crazy.
It's not
I'm
like
so angry
It's
hearing
not like
it.
she. Oh my god! It's
Like, how can you turn that around?
Sorry, I'm reading. Wait, let's stop talking.
Okay.
Let's
Okay,
stop. I need to read this. A while later, we were out together, sitting in his car. His phone was connected to the Bluetooth when a call came in. Jung, jung, jung. Her name
my God.
appeared on the screen. The Instagram girl. And next to her name, he had saved one word. Beautiful.
I want to throw things already.
nah, throw.
My leg lah, that one.
Sorry.
Okay, so beautiful, okay lah.
Oh, more pillow nah. Throw
Oh
again.
gosh. Okay,
Throw
you
again.
keep it. Okay.
Okay, come
He
on.
rushed to decline the call and said it was the first time she ever called my buttocks. Why got beautiful first time the call?
Number
Anyway,
saved already. What the heck?
said that she had saved her name like that herself, as if that made it okay. Firstly, how did she save it herself? You're mad already. Okay.
Correct, girl. You're thinking ahead.
Okay. The next time we went out, I asked if he had changed that contact's name. Without hesitation, he said he deleted her contact permanently.
Okay.
She said she believed
Okay,
him.
ah.
Try to trust
She
her,
said,
we try
I
ah.
believe.
is trust.
Try ah, we
Okay,
try.
I believed him. One night, I finished work at 10 p.m. And instead of going home, I went straight to his workplace thinking I'd drive him back since he must have been exhausted. I'm so scared of where this is going.
goes. Yeah.
Met him around midnight. We got into the car and the very first thing he did was disconnect the Bluetooth.
Oh.
Then his phone rang. He said that it was his friend, a friend who also happens to be my friend. When I questioned it, he got angry. He said I never trusted him. Said I was always accusing him. And then he said something I'll never forget. Might as well I cheat on you since you keep talking about the stewardess. Also, I guess your mutual friend is the stewardess lah, okay?
Yo.
Just because someone has trust issues means you gave them trust issues. What? Why you say just because I have trust issues, then I might as well give you a reason to have trust issues? Sir, your brain not tearing.
I think this is a classic case of gaslighting.
Lighting.
Yeah.
Where it's like, instead of
Really?
actually answering your questions and a valid
Correct.
concern,
Yeah.
they immediately turn it to you being the source of the problem.
The problem.
Correct.
Wow.
So anyway, later on, the truth came out.
way.
He had been hiding his chats with her for months. On WhatsApp, every chat he had with friends, with family, everyone, he had the same wallpaper, a picture of me, except one chat. Her chat wallpaper was her. And he was calling her baby and was always updating his whereabouts. When I finally confronted him, there was no apology, no explanation, just this. Yes, I cheated. I'm owning up to it. What else do you want? We're done, right?
I'm feeling so many emotions. Like, I'm so sad. Like, I feel for the girl so much, but I'm so angry. And like, the audacity to just be like, okay, yeah, I did. Okay lah.
Okay, so let's move on a little bit more.
There's some more.
If
And-
you need therapy, please.
No, but no, cannot. This one personal already. She'll be like, yeah, he's wrong. cannot.
If she ever hear the stories like, hey, I think you submitted this before, right?
Okay, come. We move on, huh? So in that moment, I realized something else. He was always a liar. He lied about almost everything. To him, lying was justified. I lie so that you won't get mad at me, he said. Today, he's happily with her. And me? Happy in a quieter way with my family and with my friends. Sometimes the people who treat you the best are the ones hiding the most. Sometimes it's the sweetness that disarms you. That is what makes you doubt what your gut has always been trying to tell you all along. Trust your partner, but don't abandon yourself. Don't ignore patterns just because someone is kind to you most of the time. Some people lie because it's easier than taking responsibility. And in the end, that's the difference between us. He chose comfort in lying, and I chose peace in the truth. Because that call at 12 a.m., it was never his friend. It was her. And she knew of my existence. Full stop. Wow. Hey, this ending also good. Your beginning and ending.
Yeah,
Perfect.
but in between a bit messy. But I
But it's in the
understand.
anger and
I
the
understand.
emotions.
I understand.
We
I
got
understand.
it.
But you
we
see,
get you.
I show you here. You see,
Wow.
she got the way I read it is the way she writes it.
I think she's a writer. Actually, I think she's a writer. This
Oh, I
one
love
very
it leh.
novel
But like,
essay.
no, but even at the end, right, it's like the lesson that she left with is so powerful.
Yeah.
I really like that part where she said like, trust your partner, but don't abandon yourself.
Yes. Like there's so many, there are a lot of cases that, the earlier story was all about, I feel maybe young, more immature love. You're figuring out how to be a partner to someone you say that you love, right? And also, by the way, we throw love around the word a lot very easily. But anyway, but I feel like this is a kind of relationship that has built this person up, and I think she will always remember this relationship, but she will have taken a very strong and impactful lesson from this, where it's not about, yes, I love you and I feel that there's something wrong between us. I know that there's lying that's happening, but I think in that moment she loved him so much that she was willing to overlook that what was happening, even though she saw the name beautiful someone. I would have never let that go, by the way. Because, it's like the minute you see that means something has happened, like an emotional connection has been made. His reasons, like, oh, she did it herself, means then so what? You don't know how to use your phone, you cannot edit the name back.
Yeah.
Like, why is she calling you? I think there's a lot of ways you can, the guy could have like
Covered.
or explained it, especially if he were innocent. But it's very clear in how she was writing it, in terms of the facts that happened, that she chose to not pursue it.
Correct.
She chose, and I think it's in that choice where she learned, and what you brought up. You can trust your partner, but don't abandon yourself.
But I think what's also very important that I'm picking up from this is that she's saying, there is kindness. And I think that's the reality of a lot of relationships that may not be so good for us. I'm very careful to use the word toxic. Some relationships are maybe not at that level of toxicity, but just not good for us. And
Yeah.
it's true that it's never 100% bad all the time, right?
Yeah.
And when we see stories like these red flag stories, we tend to think, why you never see this, because to
Yeah.
us in hindsight, it's so obvious. But the truth is when you're in a relationship like this, you see the kindness and like you said, right, there is love, there is things that were good. And I think it is hard to ignore all of that when it's very true. The kindness is as real as what's not so good about it. And I think that's maybe a part that we don't highlight as much when we read things in hindsight. And I think that's a real aspect of it lah.
But do you know what I am feeling from both stories? At least we'll go into the third. I don't know what it is, but from both stories is the idea of the woman. In this case, the woman, because the stories are
We are assuming it's women.
okay. Yeah, the stories are from the point of view of the girl, but this can apply to any side of the relationship. Okay, by the way, but the respect that is required in a relationship is always the victim, so to speak, puts themselves lower than the other partner. And that should never be the case, I feel. Like, literally, just the first moment that we're like, right, was she asked why he kept watching all these reels of these women in TikTok, whatever, workout clothes and all that. And she said, I asked him what he liked about one of them, and he said, her chest. In that kind of conversation, right, really, like, if it happened to me, I'll be like, excuse me? I would never let that go, because it really shows me how that partner looks at me or does not look at me.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you are really looking out for signs, there are many, many signs. And the signs you're looking out for are not the ones where you say that, oh, he's not tall enough, he's not whatever enough, because then that's you being judgmental. But the signs that we're looking out for is whether they respect you and they see you as an equal, They don't objectify you.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm seeing lah. Because the other one was, basically she was the bank.
Correct.
This one, I'm not sure, she never say, but you can tell that he's not looking at her with love. Like he does not look at her body with love. Doesn't honor herself.
If I were to flip the genders around, it's like a girl look at you and say, yeah, I just don't like your height. Or I just don't like that.
Muscle. I like that he got muscle.
Your kukuchiao very small.
Okay, let's assume that they have not
I think
seen
that's
it.
the equivalent.
But it is
Yeah, but
kind of
it's
the
so-
equivalent,
Aiya.
which is
And
very
it's-
degrading.
Don't you think that's super rude? That same thing that would happen. It's like, why you watching a video of a guy? If I was a girl, then watching a video of a guy, then you ask me, why you like so much about the guy? Oh, he taller than you.
So weird. And then suddenly, if you see, sorry, the one that hurt me the most reading that, I mean, of course, everything's very hurt. I'm very sorry for that. But the one that hurt me the most is really the beautiful part. Because that encapsulates that actually he has met her, they have had a connection, that he allowed her access to the phone. I don't know, phone is quite a personal thing. Now you use it for everything, digital wallets, everything. That she got access to his phone, can go and, okay lah, if I trust you lah, she go and save it herself. It's like, what? Even worse still, if you saved it, it's like, it's so painful. How can you call another girl beautiful?
But also another thing, like towards the end of the story, she said that now she knows she kept up to date. Like, or people updated her about where the guy is with the stewardess. And you having to see all this and still being updated on this. I think when it comes to exes, right? Sometimes don't need to update them.
It's true.
Yeah, because sometimes you just need space and you really sometimes just disconnect 100%.
And that's okay.
And if not, it's just them. It's like painful, yeah.
Yeah, and this stewardess also. Please, women, let's fight for our own kind. Let's respect each other. Let's not be the third party. I mean, why? Why would you want a guy who would cheat on his girlfriend? And then, is that really a guy that you want?
Remember when I said bro code stronger than women's code? Evidence right here. I'm just saying it.
Okay. I mean, there are also
Fair
guys who, but anyway.
Yeah, guys who cheat on the girls, yeah.
Anyway, but but please, like, let's not let love and all these things cloud respect for each other.
Correct.
All right, next story. Wow, this is from the perspective of a guy.
Ooh, fun.
Finally. Okay. Wow, the first 3 words. Women are scary.
Okay, real though.
Oh, real.
Real though.
From a guy, yes.
Women are scary. I meet her at a friend's get together and she was talking with someone else when we made eye contact. I gave her a small little smile because I must admit she is quite pretty cute. She's quite pretty cute.
She's quite pretty.
Quite pretty cute. She smiled back and I thought as the night progressed, she started to get closer and closer towards me, according to my friends. And we finally started to talk to one another. I think I had my eyes, ears, and nose covered because she introduced herself with her name and followed by her horoscope.
Hi, my name is Caleb and I'm a Pisces.
L Sagittarius.
Why is he closed his eyes and nose and ear? Okay.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Continue. Maybe
Okay,
got
maybe got
spicy
explanation.
underneath.
She then followed me around for most of the night, inserting herself in any conversation I had, especially if I was talking to another girl, so she's staking a claim. She would then act kind of drunk and lean against me, even though at the party they had no alcohol.
Go to a party, only serve Ribena and Coca-Cola. I'm sorry, a bit
headache.
dizzy. A bit like headache. Help me. It's like,
At the end of the night, she asked if I could drop her home. She stays in Cheras while I stay in Shah Alam. I felt
No.
I would say no.
No. As a
How
person
do
you-
who drives from Shah Alam to Cheras, 40 plus km.
How do you say no though if a girl asks you, hey, I'm so sorry, but can you
You
drop
just
me
met
home?"
that night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how would you say no?
Think of your own safety. Guy also will think of safety.
I don't know how to say no. I'll be like, sure. Okay, anyway, I felt bad since she would have to take a Grab if I didn't.
okay
So
lah,
off we
okay
went.
lah.
On the drive back, it was mostly normal till she started talking about all her exes. All 15 of them. At that point, I kind of started to see all the stars align. Horoscope joke. Get it? It's quite funny.
You got funny, You got funny.
I didn't add any of that. It's
If this
like
is
literally.
you, comment down below. I want to know.
No, don't do that. It's
No,
anonymous.
If you want, if you don't
you
mind.
want.
I want to know you.
You want to compliment your humor.
So he started to see all the stars align, okay? It's got horoscope joke, get it. As we arrived, she straight up said, I think you're cute and we will look good together. Do you want to be with me? I was so taken aback. I didn't know what to say and I just stared at her. Us too. She then tried to grab my hand to hold it, but I kept it away and just told her it's late and left immediately. So she got her to get out. It was the most quiet drive home for me. Skip to a few days later, she found my Insta and would text me every day asking a million questions like, where are you going today? Who are you hanging out with? I'm nearby, so I'm coming.
Why she self-invite?
Why you tell her?
Yeah, why you tell her? Why she know where you are?
Gentlemen, chivalry is not dead.
Maybe she was really quite pretty cute.
Or-
Okay. I was pretty done with her at this point. So I sent her a long message saying basically, nah, I'm good, please stop. A little back and forth later, I just blocked her. Turns out, afterwards, she told her friends, which told my friends, that she locked in on me because I was mixed and she wanted to add that to her collection and that other girls won't make the most out of him. I made sure to distance myself as much as possible until this day. I don't know where she is now, so yay. But damn, women are scary. Okay, firstly, don't stereotype. This is just her. This woman is scary, not women. I don't care whether you're mixed or not, okay? I don't need to add you to my collection.
But if we were to refer to other stories, right? Men are scary also.
Yo.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But wow, this I think
I like speechless. I'm losing my speech, bro.
go. I look up to your braverism,
What's braverism?
courage,
She's very forward.
and forward.
She very forward.
Yeah.
But
Wrong
But
lah.
men are not collectibles.
yeah, and he's not limited edition just
And then you
because
go
he's
and
mixed.
Brand box collection
But also just because he's mixed, then he's more collectible.
Yeah, lah, that's what she means.
Yeah.
And the funniest part is, and the other girls won't make the most out of him.
What? What you think you Mulan is it? You Mulan is it want to make the man out of him? Is it?
What does that even?
With all the strength of a passing river, be your man.
It's hilarious.
Oh my
You spoil
god.
our name lah, lady.
Anyways,
Last.
this is a funny story.
Next story is titled Valentine Disaster.
Ooh, okay.
Super short story, but you give me one paragraph. watch out. And it's only one of a few incidences that happened when we were together. So you're still together.
We were.
We were.
Oh, okay. They're not
Past
together anymore.
tense.
Okay,
Past.
but short story. It was around Valentine's. I was expecting my ex-boyfriend, then boyfriend, to ask me to be his Valentine's. I've made it clear multiple times that I would appreciate the gesture of being asked.
Okay.
Good, you
And
say?
he was so reluctant and pretty much shamed me for conforming to the masses because I wanted it just because everybody was doing it.
Okay, why she cannot want? Okay, so other people want, why she cannot want?
She's so triggered. It's hilarious.
I get it. He's like, you shouldn't
So are
conform
you conforming to the masses?
She's so. She's so. And you know what I noticed about Elle is when she's triggered, right? She goes, no. Good luck, Ben. Next time.
either auntie juga, hey, don't think about it, yeah. It's like, you know my brother. Oh, it's like when aunties fight for prices in the
And then
market.
we're like, and everyone's just
Hey, you
okay.
don't try to cheat me, you don't try to cheat me.
And everyone's just like, okay, calm down, auntie. It's just money.
But don't calm down. I appreciate it.
Okay,
I really
okay.
appreciate your energy. I really do.
You.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with her liking things? She
Okay,
already say what? She communicated. Listen.
Let's move on.
So eventually, he did ask me very reluctantly. Fast forward, he picked me up on Valentine's night. I opened the car door. He never opened any doors for me in our 9-month relationship.
Okay, this is short. It's less than a year. Okay.
That's very short. And
Sorry
saw
for
a
laughing.
singular stock of rose on the passenger seat.
Hey, okay, hold on. Let's appreciate efforts here.
Wait.
Oh, still have, sorry. Let's
He-
not appreciate efforts.
He took it, shoved it at me, and said, "Nah, the flowers you so desperately wanted." With a look of disgust.
Hey, what does guy have against Valentine's?
He's like, I must make me spend money on flower lah, more expensive lah, surcharge
You
lah.
buy 5 days ahead.
She got tell after this.
Okay.
I was trying to keep the mood of the night light and happy. It was Valentine's after all. I wanted to have a good time. So I shrugged it off. And he proceeded to complain about flowers. About how flowers are just a waste of money. And that singular stock of flower cost him 100 ringgit plus.
Wow, where you go, sia?
Now, I've gotten bouquets of flowers from my girls, friends, families before, and I know that man is lying. Girl, props to you. Props to you.
Why he tell lie? I need to tell this kind of lie. I don't get it, lor. You think
this got
the
more?
girl
eh.
don't know me?
This
Continue,
got more.
continue.
Basically, the entire night was just him whining about me
Aiyo.
wanting too much from him. Looking back now, it's a little hilarious how much a man-child he was. Hey, this reminds me of our
Yes.
next story that we're gonna read.
Yeah, the
That's-
title is Man-Child.
I cannot. But I was just more disappointed in myself for still putting on a smile and thanking him for the night out.
Okay, girl,
Self-awareness.
props to you. Correct.
Self-awareness.
Props to you. You are aware of yourself. And see, this is what I mean by worth. Value
Yeah.
and worth. But she did say that this is one of the stories amongst many. So means
It
if she
happened.
told me the rest of the stories, I would have said, you don't know your worth then.
Yeah. So you're like, why you stay?
Why you
But
stay?
okay, it's only a 9-month
9 months.
relationship.
So it was...
It was a probation
Yeah.
lah. It was
Probation,
probation,
probation.
plus extension PIP.
Okay.
Yeah. And then PIP tak pass.
Correct.
But okay, props to you for
but-
acknowledging it lah.
But if you want to come up with excuses, please come up with better ones. Like a singular
lah.
stock costs 100
100
ringgit.
plus.
What the flower or what this rose made out of gold lah?
Go flicks.
Cannot leh. Go
Go
feel
water.
这样啊。
But gold won't be a waste of money, right? Have you seen gold prices?
Actually, recently dropped a bit.
Okay,
But
anyway.
still.
But anyways,
Oh, it's crazy.
No, but the thing is, like, I also feel so like sad in the sense because she is being very forward and very transparent with how she
she
wants to
wants,
be
yeah.
loved,
Yeah.
right? And it's like
Mm.
in a relationship, I think it's important to respect and to understand your partner's way of being loved. It might be
Yeah.
very different from you,
Yeah.
but I think it was also very disrespectful in this one now where he just
Nah,
he was like
the
nah.
flower that you want.
I mean, she's not asking you to pay.
It's so hurtful also actually. Like when if you're looking forward to
Yeah.
something and then you find you expect like, oh, it's finally here. And then it's like everything that you wanted is so diluted and polluted with like shame.
Cannot.
Yeah. Where's
Anyway,
that?
next story.
Next story, next
Okay,
story,
next
next story.
one.
Man child, yours right.
Yes. Okay. Next story. Man child.
Apparently, it's a spicy
The
one.
spiciest, the longest, okay? You saving the best for last. I don't mean to hype this story up, but it is one of the craziest experiences I've ever gone through.
Wait. How long is that? It looks damn long.
Oh, you look at how long
wait,
scrolling.
wait,
It's
why-
very long.
Okay, wait.
Wait.
You just scroll to a random point, right? Then you just pluck one sentence. Then we see.
Okay.
I don't have time, man.
Okay. We start from here.
Okay.
Okay. But I felt tired at the time, so I asked if he could help me carry some bags, but he refused. Out of anger, I asked him a theoretical question of, what if I had just given birth and would need you to help me hold the baby? Would you help me out then?
Yes, please, yes.
His answer was no.
Okay, I think I think that gives us a little hint of how this relationship went. We'll see you in the next episode. Okay, they are clearly Hey, why you touch the camera? But okay, bye.
I'm too stunned to speak.